Hello, wrestling fans, boxing fans, and everybody out there. It's me, Bride Time, where we talk wrestling and boxing. Today we're going to focus on some wrestling. Now, NWA, the National Wrestling Alliance, has a special two-part event called By Any Means Necessary. The first part of the show was tonight. On that show, we saw the Pope defeat Kobe Carino. We also saw the debuts of Matt Tavern and the return of Mike Bennett. Mike Bennett challenged Nick Aldis for the NWA World's Heavyweight title. So, Mike Bennett, no stranger to the NWA. As I mentioned in my last video, Ring of Honor had released all of his talents without a no compete clause. So Matt Tavern comes into the NWA as the partner of Mike Bennett. Two terrific additions to the NWA locker room. The ladies tag team champions, the Hex, Marty Bell, Allison Kay, successfully held on to their women's tag team belts. And Mims, he lost to the Masked Man. The Masked Man challenged Tyrus for the NWA World Television title, and that will take place at Hard Times 2 in Atlanta, Georgia. I can't wait to see part 2 of By Any Means Necessary. There's going to be a cage match with Jack Stane and Crimson. There's going to be a cage match. First one in NWA Power history. First one under the ownership of Billy Corgan. By Any Means Necessary. The first part of it was a great show. Mike Bennett and Matt Tavern make their debuts. So, it's going to be terrific. I can't wait to see the second part. Also, my thoughts and prayers go out to Jim Ross. Jim Ross, one of my favorite broadcasters of all time. He was the voice of WCW for many years. He came into the WWE in 1993. The first time he broadcasted for the WWE was WrestleMania 9. Now he's a broadcaster for All Elite Wrestling. He's battling skin cancer. God bless him and God keep him. Hopefully, with the grace of God, he'll beat it. So, thoughts and prayers go out to Jim Ross. Jim, my thoughts and my prayers are with you. You're one of the strongest voices in professional wrestling. one of the most respected voices in professional wrestling. So stay strong, and my prayers and my thoughts are with you, Jim Ross, with your battle with the skin cancer. Hang in there, hang tough, hang strong. And in the boxing community, let's talk a little boxing. Canelo Alvarez is going to fight Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant is a very talented boxer, a very slick, very fast hands, just a terrific boxer altogether. Could he pull an upset over Canelo Alvarez? Possible. Will it happen? Probably not. Probably not, because we know how fickle, we know how judges, and we know how the judges can be, you know, in the sport of boxing. Like, take for example, Tony Harrison in the second fight with Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo knocked him down twice. Tony Harrison recouped and outboxed, and he outworked and outboxed Jermell. But the judges for that fight were ready. They were ready to. Things were set up for Jermell Charlo to get his belts back. The judges were ready to take the belts away from Tony Harrison. To take the belt away from Tony Harrison. So, if I was Caleb Plant, I would take it out of the judges' hands, because if it does go to the scorecards, you don't have a chance of winning. My advice to Caleb Plant is, don't let it go to the judges, because if it does, you're not going to win. I know Caleb Plant's going to fight hard. He's trained hard. He's coming to fight. I know he's one hell of a fighter. Caleb Plant. I remember watching it on television when he won the IBF belt, and he did. It was tremendous. The fight he put on to win the IBF championship. But if this was any other fighter other than Canelo, I would say that he has a chance, even if it does go to the scorecards. But, like I said, we've all seen judges make some questionable decisions. Some were just downright wrong. And Caleb Plant does not have a chance on the scorecards. He does not have a chance on the scorecards. This is just my personal opinion. And the only chance the only chance is by knockout for Caleb Plant. Because I don't see him winning on scorecards. I don't see him winning on scorecards. If it goes to the judges, Caleb Plant's going to get screwed. Like, no matter how good he boxes, no matter how good the strategy is, if it goes to the scorecards, it's done for Caleb Plant. But can Caleb Plant pull off an upset? Yes. I'm actually pulling for Caleb Plant to pull an upset. I'm actually pulling for Caleb Plant to pull an upset and beat Canelo. I'd like to see him pull an upset and beat Canelo. But I severely doubt that that's going to happen. All I can say about this one is I don't have a horse in the race. I'd like to see Caleb Plant pull off the upset. But we know how judges can be in the sport of boxing. And it's not just me as a fan of the sport saying this. We've heard boxing analysts question judges. Okay? It's not just people like me and as a fan of the sport of boxing, I've seen judges make some BS decisions plenty of times. The only way that Caleb Plant's going to win is if he takes it out. The only way Caleb Plant's going to win, in my opinion, is if he takes it out of the judge's hands. If he takes it out of the judge's hands. But if it goes the distance, there's a very good chance he may lose. Fingers crossed. I hope it's going to be a fun fight. I hope the fans get their money worth. I hope it's a good fight card. I hope the fans win that night. Caleb Plant, he does have a chance to win, but if it goes to the scorecards, I doubt it. Again, to my man Jim Ross, stay strong and stay positive, power positive thinking, and fight the good fight, Jim Ross. My heart and my prayers are with you, Jim Ross, during your battle. And may you come out a winner. And Jim Ross, my prayers are with you through this battle with skin cancer. And may you come out victorious. I'm praying for you. Ride time. Wrestling and Boxing Forever. Pride Time. Out.